Hi everyone and welcome to another fun video. In this video, I'll show you how to create an end plate for a steel beam quickly and efficiently. First, let's look at the traditional method using the steel plate tool. This requires selecting the active workplane where the plate will be created, then manually drawing the outline of the plate directly in that workplane using the drawing tools. Since the plate is rectangular, the process is fairly straightforward, but still manual. There is, however, a more efficient approach using a pre-made connection. I open the structural connection settings by clicking the small button. Here you can see a full library of already created steel connections in the Autodesk library. Today I only need the end plate connection. I locate it and load it from the Autodesk library. After it has been loaded into my project, I activate the connection tool, which displays all loaded and custom connections. I select the end plate connection, pick the beam, and press Enter to apply it. When placed, it can be modified by selecting it, going to the Properties menu, click Edit Type, and then Modify Parameters. Here we have the dialog window to edit a range of different parameters linked to the end plate connection, starting with the most essential, the thickness. It is also possible to edit the angle of the plate in relation to the steel beam, both vertically and horizontally. As you might have noticed on the right, there is a little preview of the connection. When I change the parameters, the preview updates, giving us a visual of how the editing parameter is. I will go for a 20-degree angle on the end plate. For this connection, there are a lot of different parameters that I can edit. I can make the plate bigger in all directions, add studs at the end of the plate, and create holes or punch marks. But let us leave it with the angle for the end plate and press OK and exit out of the Edit Connections type dialog box. So I will now rename the type family name, as this end plate is created specifically for the HE200 beam with the thickness and the angle. I will now add the end plate connections to the other end of the beam. First, I find the connection in the project Steel Connections library, then select the beam and press Enter. The end plate connections with the correct thickness and angle are created. Here I have a bigger steel beam. When applying the same steel connections, you can actually see that it adapts to the steel height difference from the first one, but the thickness and angle still remain the same. Since I want a different connection here, I duplicate the one I just created and rename it. Then I adjust the parameters, remove the angle, and change the thickness. When pressing OK, the end plate connection for the bigger beam updates. I go ahead and add the same connection at the other end as well. The last task I will do here is to apply a filter for the first end plate connection, painting it in one color. I open the filter dialog box and copy an already existing filter. Then I rename it to match the type of connections and beam size. I also need to change the filter rules to the newly created steel connections. I add it to the filter list and change the patterns to pink. When applying it, all steel connections of this type will change to pink, giving it a nice visual. Alright, that's all for today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos.